AITA for not allowing my baby daddy to have a relationship with my child. I am F22, and my baby daddy, M25, found out about my pregnancy earlier this year. I was a student at the University of the South Pacific in Fiji and had met him here. He was a cousin of a close friend of mine and had actually met at my BD's home where my friend took us to for a house party. We hung out eventually, he asked me out and we went back together to the dorms at school. We continued seeing each other and lost contact after I went home for semester break. This was 2 years ago. Fast forward to earlier this year, we met again at my hometown. We got back together and things went pretty smoothly after that. He made his way home without telling me and had introduced himself to my family as my boyfriend. I started to realize that this relationship is gonna be serious. Every time we talked about having a family, he always said that he wanted 5 kids even though I said I'll be fine with 2. He was all sweet and all treating me right, promising that he would marry me because fate had brought us together. He left shortly after to return to work and I had called him to say that I've missed my period. He insisted I go take a pee test at our health center. It turned out positive, so I started calling him and guess what? No answer. I figured he must be busy, so I went to my uncle, who was also his uncle. He was my uncle through marriage, but as by blood, they were from the same village. As per our customs, my uncle will present kava to my parents to tell them the news about my pregnancy. My uncle called his cousin's sister, my baby daddy's mom, and told him her son had got me pregnant. Few hours later, my baby daddy called me angry and telling me why I had called his mom about the news. I later found out that reason he wanted to hide my pregnancy was because he already has 4 kids but was divorced. He stopped talking to me after that and I was hurt and mad at him for toying with my feeling and for hiding something important. I made up my mind that I would raise my kid on my own. We stopped staying in touch when I was 2 months pregnant. Since then I bought stuffs for my kids and getting prepared for labor. I'm 8 months pregnant now and he just contacted me a week ago asking for forgiveness, telling me he'd come home and seek forgiveness from my parents and wants to be a father to our child. I told him he had his chance and he's probably doing this because he wants a son as he has 4 daughters from his previous marriage. Now AITA for doing this? Edit, I forgot to mention that I recently found out that all his children are raised by their grandparents and he's unemployed ATM. We have the same uncle, but our villages are far, so I didn't know until we dated.